Live.
We are live.
Shopping link, sharing with friends.
Yay! Welcome to the Grizzled Geek live stream number 2.
Number 2.
I'm Mike.
I'm Shane.
I'm Kirsten.
I'm Doug.
And we're here to chat with whoever shows up about all things Grizzled Geek and Ruby and everything else.
Oh, it's way too big. There we go.
Much better.
Shane adjusts the screen for us
so we can see the chats.
That's right, the chats.
We
lost him.
We lost a viewer.
Oh no! They were there for a moment.
Well, it was probably one of us on our phone.
Yeah, probably.
Trying to get this chatted out to everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, we have 2 viewers. Yay. Hello, viewers.
Ray, hello.
Right. Sorry. We're all trying to share the links that way everyone knows where to go. It's not always very apparent where to go for these things.
You think we'd be way more organized for having started this 2 hours ago?
I know. We're so prepared. We're still adjusting lights. That's how prepared we are.
Crap. Why did my Twitter log me out?
It's like you can't share this.
Technical difficulties already. Look at this. And not even with this stuff, it's just with their phones. At least you guys have working phones. Mine died this morning.
Oh.
Or technically last night.
Yeah.
But.
Oh.
So we decided to have a live stream and then decided not to discuss what we were going to live stream about. Is that how that worked?
Oh, it's pretty
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
Oh,
we know what we're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking
I don't need to have a subject to talk. I can talk.
Right.
The subject? Come on now.
I figure we would just kind of talk about how Ruby came about, like watching Ruby, what it's been like, the journey so far, and where we expect things.
This is our 1-year anniversary of watching Ruby. And in fact, I'm going to take a moment now to recognize this gentleman over here. His birthday is Monday, and we know that because for his birthday last year,
we watched Ruby.
We all agreed to sit down and watch this goofy show that he's been battling about forever.
Yeah, I had to use a birthday wish to get the check.
He's like, come on, watch your show. Watch it. I'm like, I'm not into anime. Come on, it's going to be great. I'm like, he's like, it's my birthday. I'm like, all right, we'll try it.
And a year later.
Yeah, and a year later, now we're all like, oh, Ruby, what's going on? Wear Ruby shirts and buy, people are freaking out at, voice actors at conventions. Kirsten. That's mainly her. She's a big fangirling.
You couldn't tell. I was too internalized. I was like, oh my god, what do I say? I don't even know what to say.
But she said we were awesome.
She did.
Thanks,
she even wrote that we were awesome.
She even wrote it, yeah.
We have proof. So 1 year ago, we started watching Ruby. I think it was like on your birthday, you watched us the trailers.
No, I showed you guys the entire first volume.
Did you?
Yeah.
On your birthday?
Yes.
Did we watch the first one all in one go?
We did.
I don't even remember that. That's like,
so long ago.
Yeah. I'm like, holy crap.
And now that I've watched the first volume like 3 times, I think.
Yeah. No, go back and watch it over and over again. But, it was good. Thanks, Shane. Right now, I'll acknowledge it on camera. Here we go. Thank you, Shane.
Thanks, Shane.
You were right.
Yeah. About one thing in my life.
Now screen cap that.
Yeah.
Make it a GIF and save it forever.
Exactly. Yeah. Let everybody else, let the world know. Like, no, I was right. They said it. But yeah. So I don't know. I mean, were you familiar with Ruby Kirsten? You were with us season 1.
So I had actually watched season 1 before, not all of season 1. I had started it and I liked it, but I had watched it when it was first coming out. So I got to a point where I binged the first 4 episodes and was like, this is cool. I want to see where this goes, and then forgot that the show existed.
Nice.
That's pretty much my entire life is forgetting good shows that I was watching.
There's so much anime I can't keep up with it all.
Yeah. Well, then you start creating a list. Thank fucking God. Sorry, I just cussed in the middle of it. For my
I know how she really talks. Such a potty mouth.
A little bit. there's a website called myanimelist.net, and you can keep track of the shows that you're watching. What was the last episode you were watching? What were your thoughts? You can like write little notes.
It's like a little scorecard. Like check off what you've seen.
You can have like a list of what you intend to see, what you've started, what you've completed, what you dropped because you hated it. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Only way I can keep track of what I'm watching.
That's one of the sites I go to see if an anime is worth watching, to see what people say about it.
They have good recommendations and reviews and whatnot.
Or I like this show. What else should I watch next?
Yeah.
And then that one always pops up.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, cool.
That's if for people that have time to watch stuff. Go out and actively go out and seek new stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So you were with us for volume 1, but Melissa was with us for volume 1.
Yeah.
And when did she leave? She got tired of what
volume 3. I think not quite. She left. I think 4 episodes before the end of volume 3.
Yeah.
To work on her book.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Although she continued to watch.
Yeah, she watched volume 4 before we did.
Yeah.
That was she got lucky because she left us no longer reacting to it anymore, so she was free to watch ahead.
That was secretly her ploy.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. I can't do it anymore.
Tired of waiting for these guys.
I can't wait, week to week. I gotta watch it all right now.
Yeah.
I can't blame her. All right, I had to suffer through. You know how hard it is. Like when you're on a reaction channel, you're like, and you get into something. We're the binge culture at this point, right?
Yeah.
So now I find something, and I'm like, oh, I gotta binge the whole thing, the whole series. But now, now it's like,
now I don't even watch regular
wait.
TV until it's all done.
Yeah, I gotta wait for it all to be done so I can binge it all at once. So watching Ruby was kind of, that's the slow burn. Like, okay, I gotta wait.
Yeah.
Especially when you like those horrible cliffhanger endings, and we're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Those were the worst. But it was nice thinking like, okay, well, I may not have to wait like. For some shows, you have to wait like an entire month for the next episode to come out. And so, It was nice to be like, well, we just have a week. So I'll just wait a week and we'll all meet together and, actually watch the next one. So it wasn't like, when's the next time I'm going to be able to watch this episode? It's like, literally, just wait until next week.
Just wait till next week. It'll be up.
Yeah, that was kind of my fear that's why we watched the entire first volume at once. Is because I was like, man, when are we going to get together again? It was hard enough to get you guys together the first time.
Yeah. We're like, we liked it though. So we.
Yeah, well, it's like, I had to get you the whole first volume.
If I remember correctly, I feel like 1 was kind of a slow burn too. So it was like, if you don't watch all of it at once, then where are you going to get the motivation to continue?
It took me all through volume 1. I liked it enough to commit to it for the first volume.
Yeah.
And it took me all that time to get fully invested in the show. Doug jumped in,
I
dove right in.
What episode 1? I was like, all right, this show's really free.
And which is odd because I thought of all of us, Doug was the one that wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
He's not,
it's like this is pretty kiddie-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe Doug won't like it.
He doesn't, the whole anime thing. He's not big into anime stuff, but
that first action scene with Ruby taking on all of those people and then Glenda showing up. That was great.
He's
Yeah.
like,
I'm in. Cool. I'm in. Yeah.
Right.
Well, and I like the trailers had me intrigued,
Yeah.
and then you see that first action scene, you're like, all right, cool. The trailers weren't lying to me.
Right.
Good.
Yeah.
Why is this blonde girl beating up this whole room full of people? They must be evil or something is going on. Oh no, she just likes to fight. That's it.
And they're evil.
And they're
She likes to fight.
I'm the Yang. Let's fight.
All right, Shane. So you were in this before. You're the one that got us into all this. How did you get into Ruby?
Believe it or not, I was perusing a wargaming forum. I was in the off-topic forum, and somebody had posted the link to, I believe it was the Black trailer.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, "You guys heard about this?" And I'd seen RWBY on the internet a couple times here and there, but I didn't know what it was. I had no idea. I was like, wow, more leak speak.
Yeah.
Right. But so I went and watched the. They said it was the second one, so me being as anal as I am, I watched the first one first and the second one.
Yeah.
So I was really intrigued by that,
Because the animation's awesome in it.
Yeah, I was like, this looks really, really cool. This is way better than I thought it was going to be. And then I was forgot about it.
Yeah,
like Kirsten. But this was when the trailers were coming out, and I think the first trailer came out, and then it was like 3 months before the next trailer came out, and then dropped the next 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot about it for a couple of years, and then it just popped up on my radar again, and I was like, I remembered something about it, and I went and watched the trailers again. Oh yeah, that's what this is. So I watched the first volume. I think I watched the second volume on Netflix while it was on Netflix for a little while, and then forgot about it again, and then got back into it when it came back out on YouTube. But then again, I didn't watch it when it came out on YouTube. I binged it. I waited.
Right.
Nice.
So, and then, I started watching it over again. I watched it like 2 or 3 times in a row just to catch up on everything. That's when I started coming down bugging you about it.
You're like, come check this out. And we're like,
no.
Yeah. I think you even showed me like the, did you show me the Ruby trailer?
I did show, I showed
you. Showed me the one. You showed me one trailer before we reacted to it all of them. But I think it was it showed me Ruby. And I'm like, oh, it's Little Red Riding Hood kicking ass with wolves.
Yeah.
I get it. She's got a big scythe.
You got a big scythe.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I'm like, but you don't. You're like, but I do.
Yeah, but I do. It's really.
I liked it because it wasn't something that I got. Like, I saw it and I was like, holy cow, this looks so cool. I want to know what's going on. Like, why does she have this awesome scythe? And what are these wolves? And why do they look like that? And, like, what's going on? So that was my, like, I didn't know what was going on, and that's what pulled me into it.
Yeah.
So you were hooked at first episode 1, huh?
Yeah, I watched the trailers were awesome. And then, as we were watching episode 1, I thought it was awesome. The first, I don't know, 4 minutes where it's just Ruby and fighting the gang, and then going after Torchwick, and then Glenda showing up.
Yeah,
that whole little sequence. I mean, the episode's not much longer than that. Then she talks to Osmond. I was like, all right, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ruby's always been my favorite character on the show. I like all the characters, but Ruby was always my favorite.
Like I'm in the gang camp with Kirsten.
Although Weiss is quickly overtaking
cool.
Ruby. She's grown so much, so she's become really awesome.
Yeah.
And she's probably got the coolest power of all the girls, in my opinion.
One of the most powerful powers.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, yeah. So happy birthday, Shane.
Yay.
So for this year, you're gonna make us watch something else? Some other
thing? Maybe. I don't know. We're doing the Grizzled Weave, so maybe I'll throw some suggestions at Kirsten.
Yeah.
But I don't have a whole lot of hopes that my tastes will mesh again with your guys's.
Yeah.
Because they are pretty eclectic. You just says Ruby just happens to have a whole lot of universal appeal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We invited Shane. Shane's actually in the latest Grizzled Weave that's coming out soon. We need someone more negative than us to come in here and shit on the stuff we're watching.
Although apparently I agreed with a lot of us. So
that's true.
Yeah.
This
I
last
wasn't
one.
any more negative than you guys.
All right. No spoilers. But yes, thank you for pointing out Ruby for us.
Yeah.
But Rooster Teeth, though, I remember back in the day, you and I used to watch Red vs. Blue back when it first came out, right? Back when it was just like some dudes in an Xbox.
Yeah, I watched that too.
And it was just skits, really, not really a story.
Right.
Yeah, I think I started watching when Red vs. Blue was on season 2. So it was pretty quick to get all caught up, and then as new stuff came out.
Yeah.
And it was funny because at some point, it seems like it all finishes up, and then I forgot about it, and then I came back a couple years later. I'm like, and I don't think their seasons come out like yearly. I think they come out more frequently than that because they're up to like 17 or 18
really?
Or something like that. Wow. They're something insane high number. I was like, I didn't even know they'd been around this long, but I came back once. I'm like, oh, there's 4 more seasons. So then I caught up with those, and I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I've not seen.
And then you come back
here that far.
They're still going.
I think I've seen through season 4 Because I remember when it started getting more of a story in it, I'm like, what is this? This is Red vs. Blue is supposed to be the goofy little shorts and funny. So that's why it was
right.
So, but I don't know. That's all I knew of Rooster Teeth, right? I actually knew them back when they were Cockbite still.
Yeah.
And they had to change their name. They're like, oh, God, we're going to get serious about this.
I thought that was just a joke. They were legitimately
They were Cockbite Studios, yeah. They were Cockbite. And then where do you think they killed with Rooster Teeth? That was what they changed it to be, more palatable to the general audience.
Yeah.
Like we can't actually make a company named Cockbite.
Yeah, they used to have a little animated with the wind-up teeth chattering and then chasing the chicken.
I don't think that I got into Red vs. Blue until they were in season 6 or something like that. So I knew them when they were Rooster Teeth. Didn't know them before that.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if they had anything else other than Red vs. Blue. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't.
Right. So when she was like, "It's for the Red vs. Blue guys," I'm like, "What? Red vs. Blue making something besides Red vs. Blue?"
Yeah.
So I was expecting this straight up comedy. That's what I remember Red vs. Blue from, and there was this action story, and I'm like, "Oh, well, that's different. Let's check this out."
I love the Rooster Teeth podcast, so I knew quite a bit before they got into Ruby.
Yeah.
And when they started advertising, it was like, yes, let's do this.
That's funny.
How many Red vs. Blue shows do you? I don't know Red vs. Blue. Rooster Teeth shit do you watch?
Really, I don't do the podcast as much as I used to. I watch Barbara Has Always Open now.
Yeah, always
open.
open.
That one's fun. I usually watch the Rooster Teeth animations because I like to see it's usually bits from the podcast that they animate.
Yeah.
Which is really funny. So usually just those. They have other stuff too. It's just I haven't checked it out to know if it's any good.
Nice. What are you doing? You watch anything besides Red vs. Blue or?
No.
And you're not caught up on Red vs. Blue either, right? You got.
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Oh, are you?
Unless they've released the new season that they're working on. I don't know if they have yet. I haven't had a chance to check.
Is it still good after it got a plot?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely different, but it's especially, well, I don't want to give anything away. So, yeah, it's still pretty good. Things change quite a bit, and there is one volume. I'm using Ruby. There's one season in there that is almost entirely not comedic. It's, there's a season that's almost solely dedicated to the actual.
How do you have church in an episode without comedy?
It's. I think it's supposed to be back in time with the specialists. Forget what they're called.
The Spartans.
That Tex is one of.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So it focuses on all of them, Tex and Carolina, and that whole organization. So that one's pretty serious. There's not a whole lot of comedy in there. I think Agent Washington's the only one who's really kind of funny.
Man, I don't know, but Ruby's good. I know we're getting into some other stuff now. We're gonna be started reacting to No Matter Nowhere, and that's on our Patreon page right now.
And then we're gonna do My Hero Academia today. We're gonna start reacting to that.
Yeah.
I would love for us to do Camp too. It looks really fun.
Well, we're getting quite a bit of requests for Camp, so that'll probably be one on the list here.
Yeah.
Something to get us through the lack of Ruby now.
Yeah, and the Volume 5 sountrack.
And the Volume 5 soundtrack.
Got more music.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
How am I supposed to listen to it without? I have to listen to the lyric videos.
Yeah, I looked last night. There was a couple lyric videos, but I'm going to wait until people have had a chance to listen to the actual songs.
It's only been out for.
One?
What's that?
Did Flint do one?
I don't know.
Flint usually waits until the official release. So a lot of these are.
Yeah, the official release was just yesterday.
Yeah.
So
a lot of all the videos I saw were people pulling out of the show and deciphering what lyrics they could. So
So there's.
Yeah, so we will be reacting to that music volume in a couple weeks.
And I have a list of about, again, like another 20 AMVs. Like, we got through my list of quite a ways, and then people kept requesting more. So
yeah,
AMVs. We've got some. Yeah. No, I love the AMVs. I gotta tell you what, I really like them. At first, I was kind of like, all right, so I like Ruby music, but now I want to listen to regular music done in Ruby animation. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I got into it. I'm like, yeah, I like this. So now when I want to hear a song now, I bring up the AMV watch instead of the music.
It's just another way to watch Ruby, basically.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Well, and it's awesome because I feel like to some degree it makes the song better. Like if
Yeah.
you really like the AMV, then you like when you listen to it again, like the song by itself, then you're imagining like the clips that you liked out of it.
Right,
Yeah, that was so cool when that happened.
That's cool when it happened. I gotta tell you, I really like, X gonna give it to you.
That was funny.
I don't know why I like the Ruby version so much now, but I do. It's not right. So Ruby has changed my life significantly in a way. So all you guys that have been Ruby fans from the beginning, like I said, this is our first year. We've got 1 year under our belt. Actually 1 year ago today, we didn't know what Ruby was.
Guess that's true. Yeah.
So, and then all of a sudden, boom! Now it's affecting Doug's wardrobe and how he decorates his house and his spending habits. How we spend our conventions. Okay, we gotta organize this around seeing Barbara Dunkelman.
Don't care about anything else other than seeing Barbara Dunkelman and going to her panel.
That's right. Yeah, there's no other panels around that time. I don't care. We're not even gonna look at them.
We literally we spent, I think it was $55 a person to go stand in line for Barbara's signature. We went and looked at the dealer's room a little bit.
Yeah.
Went to her panel. Went to lunch. Came back, looked around the dealer's room a little. Went to one panel and then left.
Oh
that was it.
Yeah.
So Barbara was half of the conference for us.
Yeah. Half the reason we were there was her. And then, part of that's probably because we're old. We're going to walk around this thing again.
Hell yeah. There was just not as much going on comic-wise as we thought that would be.
Here's where we plug our next podcast that's coming out. It's all about the convention and conventions in general. So go over our antics there. But while we're doing some plugging, why don't we talk about some of the changes we're making and what's happening now that we've got, a year and a half under our belt total. But a year with Ruby, what are we doing, Doug? What's some of the new things we're doing?
All right. Well, we redesigned Patreon. There's only 3 levels now.
Not all of Patreon, our page. We don't have that kind of influence. Yeah.
we hacked the Patreon.
So now there's only 3 levels. Level 1 is just $1, and you'll get access to polls to help us determine what we're going to do. Level 2 is the $5 one that most people are familiar with. It's early access to the Ruby stuff and podcasts. And then the 3rd level is $10 and includes behind the scenes stuff and some Grizzled goodies is what we have it labeled as now. It'll become more clear as we get more stuff under our belts.
Yes.
We're also we are gonna, like I said, we're gonna start reacting to My Hero Academia today because that's what the viewers on Patreon voted for. So if you're interested in influencing that kind of stuff, become a member of Patreon, you'll be able to help steer us in the direction you want to go. And then kind of on the back burner, it's kind of getting going, is Mike and I are going to be working on some gaming content as well. That's probably going to be 6 months before anybody other than Patreon sees anything from that, as we kind of build the network or the framework to base it on. It'll include probably an expansion of my Star Wars, some wargaming, some tabletop gaming,
the return of the Grizzled Game Master,
and hopefully return of the Grizzled Game Master, and some what you call Game Master Diaries too, because I'm going to start running a Starfinder game. Mike's running he's running a D&D game and a 13th Age game. So we're going to start doing little vlog type things where we talk about, here's the system I'm going to be using. Here's the tweaks I made. Here's the
hopefully our players won't watch it. Hopefully our players
won't. We're going to have to be disciplined in that. Yeah.
Yeah. So just gaming stuff, but Doug decided, we're getting a little bit ahead. He's getting tired of having money in his pocket. So he's like, let's get back into Warhammer 40K.
Oh, I'm so excited about it. 8th edition looks amazing. I'm so excited to get in.
Just for the record, for those of you who are 40K fans, we're actually we were in 40K for a good while.
We started in 96, I want to say. And we played pretty consistently and probably until about 2010-ish for me. Mike a little further, because when did you leave Games Workshop?
Jeez, I don't know. I actually worked for Games. That's how my addiction got so bad. I actually had to go work for Games Workshop to afford my plastic crack habit. And it was, I don't know what I left.
All right. Well, for some reason, we're not getting comments on the Google Hangout or whatever. So we got a bunch of comments on the actual YouTube page.
Oh,
okay. That's why we haven't been responding to people. We haven't been seeing them. I just checked on my phone. So
real quick, I would like you to just take a moment, because I was thinking your time frame and everything. From the time I was 5 to the time I graduated high school
is how
long you were playing.
We could have gone without hearing that.
Well,
framing that, and
he is the Grizzled Geek.
We are the Grizzled Geek, yeah.
Man.
I just thought that was pretty funny.
We got a comment the other day that said that, what was that? Who was that comment from? It says, ask why we're the Grizzled Geek. We don't look that old. And I was like, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That is awesome. I don't forget.
All right, well,
put that in my favorite comments.
Let's answer a couple of comments real quick.
Sure, yeah.
There's no way we can put that up here?
I don't know how. So,
okay.
But Who Am I says, are you guys going to watch the Rooster Teeth presentation at E3?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll watch it live, but I'll probably watch it later.
And E3 is going on right now, isn't it?
No, it's
what thing is going on right now? Something.
E3 is next week, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know when E3 is. So,
but yeah,
I was waiting for the Fallout 76 stuff from it. That's why I'm like,
yeah.
I got on the radar for the Fallout 76.
Yeah. Dave, aka Dodge, says happy birthday. Thank you very much. Whether you're older or deeper in debt. And have any of you guys checked out the first only show on day 5 yet, which is the Rooster Teeth production? I think it's the first for first only people.
Oh,
Doug's our first only member. What about? Have you checked it out?
No.
Oh,
what is it called?
Rainier Brand says E3 EA is in half an hour.
Oh,
yeah. I thought E3 was going on this weekend. So
EA.
But yeah,
Phil DeFranco said something about it.
Yeah, it's for first members only. It's day 5 as a show.
Or I think it was Boogie. He commented on Twitter a very accurate representation of what E3 is like. Let's see if I can't find it here.
I don't know. I have not, so we take note of it and we can try logging in at some point and checking it out. I've not had a chance to.
So Boogie says, having been raised the way I feel, raised the way I was, I feel comfortable in saying this. I expect EA's conference to be similar to a drunken Saturday night rant from a junkie parent who's punching you while crying about the fact that you don't love them.
Accurate.
EA, give up BioWare so we can get some good stuff from them again.
Give it up. Oh my goodness.
Stop abusing Star Wars.
Stop abusing Star Wars.
Can you please stop abusing everything, please?
Come on.
Let me see if I can bring this up to them.
Yeah. You don't have to sacrifice watching us.
Can you please stop abusing everything, please?
How about that? There we go. Now we're not listening to ourselves.
Sweet. Okay. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
No comments. You can actually
Barbara's definitely
You are correct. She was.
For sure.
She was super nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Took lots of time with everybody who came
Yeah,
up
she
for
wasn't
signatures.
in any rush or anything. She was like, you know, if you
She
had
was
something
just
you wanted
hanging
to
out.
say, you could.
So yeah, it was pretty cool.
She was pretty cool. Even when we like mobbed her all dressed in Grizzled Geek shirts.
But she even asked us, "Do you guys always roll as a crew?" Yep.
Yes, we do. That's how we roll.
Then we let her know we were reactors and gave her our card. And she's like, "Sweet, I'll check you out." So, there we go.
And then she wrote, "We're awesome." So
yes.
Sure. And obviously with that picture every night.
Okay, fight over just gets possession of the
We have
of the
we all
autograph
know
picture.
who gets to the next day.
That's right, yeah.
It's funny.
An extensive process of cleaning and passing it on.
Right.
Oh, you didn't need to throw that in there.
I think I did. But yeah, so that's what we got going on. More gaming stuff coming up, but we actually had we're going to split that off into a second channel for a while, the Grizzled Gaming.
Yeah.
But we may in the future.
Yeah, we'll give it a chance to grow on its own.
When we have time to film more content and get it edited together.
Yeah. Well, the thing right now is we're doing this game stuff anyway, so we figured, well, let's film it.
Yeah.
That's the life of a YouTuber now. Now it's like you can't do anything now without like, should I film this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something. Should I film it? It's like your first thought after that. You're like, well, somebody want to see this besides me. Most times, no. I film it anyway. I watch it for myself later, but it's but now I'm just filming everything. Invite people over to the house. Like, are there gonna be cameras on? Yeah, but I'll edit you out. Don't worry about it. So, but yeah, we actually have we filmed a while back. I know people asked us to do about gaming, filming us gaming.
Mm.
We did a while back film about what, a month ago now.
Yeah.
Paranoia game we did.
Been more than a month, but yeah.
Has it been more than a month? Wow.
What happened to that?
We have it. We got it broken down into episodes, right?
Yeah.
So we've got like 5 episodes done.
Nice.
We're just waiting for
A good time.
a good time to release it.
We'll put it on Patreon now. And figure out that.
That's what Doug's always.
Well, that's
everything on
we
Doug's
tell
mouth. Put it on Patreon now.
We're giving you stuff early. That's the whole point of being on
Yep.
Patreon.
Absolutely.
So you get us stuff early. So even if we haven't figured out a release schedule for everything else, it's like, it's up on Patreon. It may or may not. That's like we're also doing a Ruby discussion series that we do every once in a while when we don't have the whole crew. We're like, oh, we're just only 3 of us here. Let's talk about Ruby and film that. And we put those up on Patreon until we get a good number of them, probably, I don't know, 10 or 15 of them in the bank. And then we'll start trickling them out to regular YouTube. But that gives, patrons something that they get to enjoy before everybody else. It gives them a reason to be patrons.
True.
Yeah.
And that's important, giving people reasons to be patrons.
Yeah.
Yes.
It definitely helps us out. The more
The life lesson Mike has only learned recently is you have to give people a reason to give you money.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Well, and when we get to the gaming stuff, we may try something out. There are other gaming channels that do Indiegogo campaigns to start a new show.
Oh.
They're like, oh, we want to do this new show, but we need these things to be able to do it.
Right.
So we'll do a campaign, and then I don't know. I haven't had a chance to do a lot of research on what kind of rewards they give.
Right.
Because they don't, from what I can tell, they don't do it on Kickstarter, so it's not as maybe as structured. You might have a little more freedom, a little leeway.
A little more. Give you money for not so much in return right off the bat.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, when you're just producing a show, it's like, well, what do you offer as a reward?
You honest, did you come up with this idea when you're browsing pricing for 40K stuff now? I'm going to get back into 40K. How much does this cost? Ooh, Indiegogo.
I I actually saw another gaming channel, which I've been watching their 40K videos. That's been making me go, oh, I want to play 40K. And they announced that they were doing an Indiegogo. Of course, this was like 8 months ago. But they're like, we're going to do this new type of show. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Of course, we got to get people, into gaming stuff.
Yeah.
Like all the Ruby fans are like, that's not Ruby. Who cares about your plastic crack habit? I don't care about that.
Well, that's why we got to get people involved in the comments below, so we can get a feel for what you want our next show to be.
Exactly.
If you guys comment and tell us ideas that you think are cool, then it gives us an idea of what we should be doing next or putting our focus into.
Right. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, we didn't start off being a reaction channel, right? We started off doing, just geek culture stuff, right? We just commented about, we had a podcast. We have a podcast about geek stuff, right? And then we do that. We used to do it once a month. Now it's like once every other month.
Yeah, then Ruby happened.
Then Ruby happened. And then we're like, okay, I'll watch this Ruby thing. Because I didn't really, like I said this before, I didn't realize it didn't even understand really reaction channels, like other people watch stuff. Like why would they just watch stuff?
Do that?
Yeah, why would anybody do that? And people, people around us ask the same thing. Like, what do you really? People watch you watch stuff, and then but now I'm all into watching people watch stuff. When I check another channel, like I see something. In fact, sadly, that has become my first reaction now. I see something. And then I gotta go. I gotta see what other people thought of this.
Is my opinion popular? That's the big thing about reaction shows.
You want to share the experience with somebody, right? You want to feel like you're there with you watching that stuff.
Right.
So you're like, this is amazing. I gotta go watch other people watch this amazing thing.
Right.
Because I've done that. I've looked around a room like they're watching something cool and go, I need to show this to somebody.
Yeah.
And there's nobody
or
here.
Or you wait until you grab your friends to be like, watch this thing I know you're not going to like, but I love. Yeah,
exactly. The disappointment on their face, just kind of like that. Okay.
Maybe I won't do that again.
Yeah, because for me, I got like Heather, my wife. I'd be like, look at this cool thing. She's like, yeah, that's great. And
you don't understand. It's so cool.
You don't understand. This is awesome. But yeah,
you're not cool.
But now I've discovered reaction videos, so I can go in there and and then the anger you feel when someone doesn't like something you like.
How can you not like this?
What is wrong with you? Or I think the anger of them not hating something you hate is even worse than them not liking something you like. Like this is all like we had someone came to the defense of like Thundercats Go. Right?
Oh.
And I was like enraged for a day. I was like, what? How could you think that? Like, I understand if you're like, I'm not into Thundercats, so I don't care. I get that part, right? That's fine. Or, hey,
how can you be into Thundercats and defend this?
And how can you like Thundercats, call yourself a Thundercats fan, and then defend this?
Oh, that's what the guy who's putting that thing on is like, I really love Thundercats, so blah blah blah. I'm like, you did not love Thundercats if this is what you came up with.
Yeah,
to relaunch Thundercats.
Doug couldn't even get through the trailer video.
I
can't do this. Because anger as I get, Doug sees with anger.
It's our generation's new Coke. You're ruining my childhood.
You're ruining my childhood. You know how long it was before we got Coke back?
I don't even like Coke anymore, but you're ruining my childhood. I need to change it.
I'm like, oh yeah. Raging on the internet. That is now a new pastime of mine. It really wasn't before. I was actually a pretty mellow person before, and then, now I just rage on the internet.
Have you left a comment on someone's reaction?
Oh, yeah. I leave comments all the time. And then I realized, I'm commenting as the Grizzled Geek. I should probably change that.
That's why I made a second account.
I got to make a rage account. This is my account just for raging. Going off on people. But, yeah. So that's it. That's me. So now, we've kind of shifted gears. So we are kind of a reaction channel now because we started reacting to more stuff.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. And I understand the appeal of it. Before, I was like, I don't get the appeal. I don't know why we want to do this. And now, we are.
We might have to refresh comments. I don't know. It's supposed to be live.
Yeah. I know we weren't getting it any other place, so I was wondering if we're running into an issue. No, apparently not.
No one likes this.
You. That was all you talking.
That was all me talking. Sorry. Sometimes I go off on rants, and then these people. I stop and I look around. That's when I know I've gone too far because I look at these guys' faces, but I'm just like, oh, I've been talking for a while, haven't I? Okay, I'll be quiet now. Someone else could talk.
Yeah. Well, hopefully another thing we'll be doing again on the gaming front is we backed some Kickstarters, but the stuff's not being delivered until August, it looks like.
It was originally May.
It was originally, supposed to be in April and May, respectively. And now they're both seem like they're going to be August before we get them.
That's probably Kickstarter. The bigger they get, the longer it takes to get your stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. One was the Song of Ice and Fire miniatures game, and it went huge. And the other was Oblivion from Sentinels of the Universe, also super huge. They're not even sure they're going to be able to ship before Gen Con.
So wow.
Yeah.
Sucks because I'm ready to play a new type of Sentinels.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, it sounds amazing. I'm really excited to get into it. But we'll see. But.
Yeah, we'll do videos of all the unwrapping and the playing and everything else. Because like I said, now it's our life. Now we put a camera in front of everything we do.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun to be able to share our opinions too, so that way we can see like what you guys think like of the game, and if like it was our experience was different from someone else's experience.
Sure.
So
it's a great way. It's a great way to expose a lot of people to what you like.
Yeah, and see if there's anyone who likes it.
Yeah.
We can share about all the cool things that we like.
So Rainier says, "I'm honestly glad I can watch a reaction where someone doesn't overact every single moment and talks over everything. That's quite hard to find."
It is.
Yeah.
And I thought originally, I gotta be honest with you, me and Shane talked about this the other day. Like, I never watched any reacting channels before, but then after we started, because I didn't know it, so when we did it, it was just us. This is how we react.
Right.
I don't want to talk. I want to hear what's going on.
Right.
I don't want to talk over it. And then, someone commented early on saying, like, "We guys, you just sit there and watch this." Which is why we have the discussion.
That's our reaction.
Yeah, which is why we have the discussion at the end of it to discuss it after it's over. Right, how we feel it.
Yeah.
And then I started watching some other reactors. I'm like, oh, they talk over the video. Should we be doing that? Is that what we're supposed to do?
Well, that was
sad.
And that was one of the things when I first set it up. I said, we don't want to be those people where we just talk over everything and miss on the plot. So I was like, react if you're going to react, but try not to talk over the dialogue.
Right.
Because especially with Ruby, when they have such a limited amount of time, a limited budget, limited everything, they have every line of dialogue counts.
Yeah, they squeeze everything in there.
Right. It's not. There's no throwaway lines. There's no just let's fill up the next 10 minutes of this episode.
Right.
So yeah, everything's either foreshadowing or filling you in on something.
Right. So, yeah. Well, and I mean, I don't go searching out tons of reactors, but Murder of Birds is really good, and he doesn't talk over anything. He's very expressive, but he doesn't talk over the episodes.
Right, and he's one of the more popular channels out there.
Yeah, and I can't remember who the blue-haired girl is who ships everyone and talks over everything. You're like, oh, stop! I can't watch her anymore because
I ship them. I ship them.
Yeah.
I think you showed me that one more time.
Oh, when the Crow versus Winter fight game. Like, I don't know if anybody's done this, but I totally shipped those guys, blah, blah, blah. And then she talked over the whole fight. And you're like, shut up. I'm trying to hear what's going on. Well, like the banter between Ruby and Weiss in that fight is awesome.
Right.
You're like, get her, Uncle Crow!
Hey.
Yeah,
Teach him respect, Winter.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. So Ruby taught me the word ship. I never heard that before. I'm like, apparently it's it's been popular for a while.
Them. You put them on a ship and you
exactly. You ship them. Where we shipping them to? I don't get. What are you doing? What? I'm all. Yeah. So now, I know what it means now. But see, it's educational. Ruby's been educational for us as well. Semblance of sanity.
I think I've seen a couple of stuff. I haven't watched a whole lot yet. Oddly enough, I'm the opposite. When I started a reaction channel, I stopped watching a whole lot of other reactions. I think that might have to do with the fact that I had to watch the episodes so many times just editing stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of get overloaded.
Yes.
And watch something else for a while, but during the lull, I started watching a few more reactions. So.
Just to piggyback on your editing comment, somebody asked us in a comment a while back who does our editing among us, and so I figured we'd answer that now. And
all the terrible editings have been mine.
Shane made a horrible deal as part of us getting us to watch movie. He's like, look, you don't have to do anything. I'll film it. I'll edit it. I'll put it out. You don't have to do anything.
All the thumbnails.
I know. So, but fine. If you do all the work, we'll watch it. And then now, so Shane does all our editing for.
Yeah, and I didn't know how to do any of that when I said it.
Yeah. Shane did all that. And then I edit like our news, weekly news, and me and my son James take turns editing. Like,
does it hold up?
Does it hold up? He mainly does it hold up, and Grizzled Weeb. That's what he does.
Yeah, all the flashy stuff with the flourishes, that's all James. That's not me.
Yeah.
I don't have any artistic bones in my body. I'm like, I know how to cut. Cut here and then stitch together. Yeah. That's it.
James put together our fancy new intro that we have. And then I built the intro for our generic Reacts intro.
All right.
With the smokinette. And then
I do the Star Wars videos.
Yeah, Doug does the Star Wars videos. And he was supposed to start editing other stuff, but somehow that hasn't happened yet.
That never happened.
Oh, nice.
Well, now I've got my audio fixed, so I can actually start doing stuff. Like probably when we start doing gaming videos.
It is a lot of work.
Yeah. Put the link in and we'll watch it.
Yeah, we'll check it out. And then my son is the one that knew all the editing, right? Yeah. So me and Shane had to learn.
Yeah. I had to learn from a 17-year-old how to do stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's always humbling.
Oh man, you gotta sit down and have a teenager teach you how to do something,
and then make him do it again because he doesn't really teach you the first time. He just quickly shows you how fast he does.
Well, he just moves his fingers across the board. This, and this, and look, now it's edited. I'm like, I don't know what you just did.
I felt slow down, step by step.
I had the flashback of the '80s when I was looking at my parents not understanding the VCR.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can he be this dumb? This is so easy.
It's literally just a play button.
Yeah, so you put the tape in.
James is like, literally just press the space button.
I was teaching him how to record something, and they couldn't get it down. And I'm like, come on, what's wrong with you? And now I'm realizing, God, I'm that person now. I'm the dumb old man who doesn't understand this. But we got to figure it out. Tech, exactly. Anything new. It's like anything that came out before you're 30 is great. Anything after that is
it's sorcery from the devil.
Sorcery from the devil. This newfangled stuff.
Is it before 30? You're before 30. You're what's his name? Never mind. I lost it. It went out of my head.
You had a great.
All I know is I'm low tech now. I'm with the low techs.
Yeah, becoming more and more of a Luddite.
Yeah, I'm with Ice-T now instead of.
Jeez. Yes. But yeah, so editing it was a learning curve, but we finally got through it. I think now I can add special effects and stuff and cut stuff together. The real trick is the real problem is when like one of your audio is out, like the battery went out. We had a whole day of filming one day, and the battery went out in the camera mic. So we had audio from our microphones and that, but I had to sync it up without. Whenever you got to sync it without, by visual, by the clap on my clapboard, that's rough. When you got, especially if you have like several scenes cut together and you got to sync them all and then put them all together.
Yeah.
And we did it. We filmed the whole day without a microphone. That day, it was like one of those. Let's film all day. We've got a bunch of stuff under our belt. So little things like that.
This is what we're doing today.
Yeah, and then we lose stuff. Like Shane lost an entire episode of our music. I mean,
It wasn't
luckily,
like actually lost, like gone into the abyss. It was just genuinely like
You got shuffled into the archives on accident.
yeah, we're like, oh, we had to go bust out our hard drive or external hard drives to find it. Like, it's on here somewhere. I know we filmed it. It's because everyone's like, react to Bumblebee. I'm like, we did. Didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did.
I kept seeing that, and I'm like, yeah, it'll come on the next episode. It'll come on the next episode. And I realized I had no more episodes released, and we hadn't released Bumblebee. Like, wait a minute.
What happened here?
But yeah, so other than a few setbacks like that, and so yeah, I can understand, especially if you're working full time, you're going to school or something like that. You got other things. Having editing and getting stuff ready for, especially for like a YouTube channel where you got multiple shows.
Yeah.
So ideally, and I know everyone tells you need to have a schedule. Stuff needs to come out on a schedule, and we try. We kind of have a schedule, but and we're trying to get back to that now. It's a little bit better, but ideally we have one Does It Hold Up a month, one Grizzled Weave a month, one podcast a month, news every Friday, Doug's Star Wars show every Thursday, and then Ruby on Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Right.
Which at this point is AMVs. And that's it right now. And yeah, because we're out of
music, so
out of music and out of Chibi until Volume 5 music gets more lyric videos.
Yeah, I'd seen one of the comments says Chibi's coming back from hiatus this month. I don't know if they meant last month or this month, but it should be, so we'll have more Chibis. So.
Yeah,
that'll be good.
But in place of one of the Ruby days, we'll be adding, some of the stuff we have on Patreon that's coming out, like No Matter Nowhere or
My Hero Academia or something like that.
Something like that. So we will have more reaction stuff on there as well. And then somewhere sprinkled in there will be the gaming stuff on off days or whatever. So
I think 40K Friday.
40K Friday.
Sounds good.
Along with the news.
Yeah.
I can't afford 40K Friday. I'm sorry. I don't care.
I'm not getting back in the...
Yeah. I couldn't afford 40K Friday when I was in the industry and got it for half off.
There was pretty. I'm gonna tell you what, it was a shock working for Games Workshop for 5 years, and then coming out and going to buy 40K stuff right after getting it for half off or whatever,
or free.
Yeah, they have to actually pay for it. The big one was White Dwarfs. Like it's a 40K magazine, and it was like $10, something like that. When after, but I didn't know because working there they put 2 on your desk every month. Yeah, the new issue came out. Well. And then I'm like, I gotta have my White Dwarf issue.
Yeah.
I go to buy it, and I'm like, oh, what?
I don't got it.
I don't even know what it is now, but
people actually bought these.
people actually bought these.
No, that's what they give people for.
I was gonna say there hasn't been a painting article in here for years. But anyway, sorry to tangent off on that stuff. But yes, back to Ruby. So that's. What are we? We have started doing the AMVs. We're the music. We have Chibi coming up here. Besides the main show, what are you guys more excited about? Chibi coming back, or reacting to the Volume 5?
So much.
The music is really good.
Casey Williams and her dad are awesome. I love her voice. I like the lyric choice. I am so excited to have those videos, have the lyrics, and be able to read them all.
That's how I knew about it. She tweeted out, like, hey, Volume 5 is officially out. Right. So I responded to it and was like, sweet, you just made my day, or you made my weekend.
Right.
Love you and your dad. You guys are great, blah, blah, blah.
But not in a creepy way.
Hey.
P.S., not in a creepy way.
Yeah.
And you remember that was her dad, not her brother.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite stories this last year.
Her original tweet said something like, love you guys, or something like that. We love you too.
We love you too. Yeah, it's like
that is a talented girl right there.
Yeah,
the album's climbing the charts now, too.
Oh, yeah, they're number 6 right now.
Number 6 on the charts.
Yeah. So they're working towards going to 1, obviously. But
nice.
Yeah.
They're close. They're really close.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We bought the album, so pushing it. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I want to react to that music. That's going to be. Can't wait for that. Now it's out. I'm like, I gotta listen to this.
I don't know. Puppet Cinder though.
Puppet Cinder, yeah, true.
Cinder Puppet.
Cinder
Puppet, yeah, that's it. Cinder Puppet. That was pretty amazing.
Her stepsister.
I think Chibi's, yeah. I think Chibi's been more of a surprise for me than actually Ruby was, right? Because I did like some anime before that.
Right.
I didn't like any Chibi stuff, right? Chibi was like the bane of the whole anime thing for me.
Bye, Rainier.
Bye.
Hey.
We're almost done anyway. Not gonna miss just me rambling.
We're done here in a few minutes.
Yeah, I was surprised I really liked Chibi.
Yeah.
I got into that as much as I did. It is hilarious and awesome, and I can't wait for it to come back. So, all right, guys. Any?
I agree.
Yeah.
You can definitely hear her voice, the difference in her voice. Since
yeah.
Like night and day difference. She goes from like a child to like a woman's like powerful voice. It's awesome. I love it.
But even the child stuff was amazing.
Oh no, yeah. There's nothing
like,
wrong with it. It's just
super
that you can
talented.
tell that like she's starting her career and like trying to like build who she is, and now she's developed who she is and singing. So.
Yes, absolutely.
I think it's weird. For the volume theme songs each, I think it has, and none of them are bad.
No,
Don't get me wrong. They are in descending order. Volume 1 is my favorite. Well, volume 1 or 2, those are a toss up.
I think so.
And then it goes down from that 3, 4, 5 as far as which are my favorite.
Though, I don't know.
But volume 3, I think, had the best soundtrack of all.
Yeah.
It was better than it was the. I haven't listened to 5 all the way through, so I don't know.
Right.
Other than what was, what you hear in the episode, but then you're not really paying as much attention to the music.
Right. Yeah.
Even when you go back and try to just listen to the music, you can't because you end up watching the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've tried.
Yeah. You're like, I gotta see. That's the thing. The music is amazing on its own, but then you pair it with the emotional weight of the show, right? That you're invested in these characters. And that means so much more. It's that other layer to the music that makes it so amazing.
Yeah. Even when you're listening to them separate, you can think, I know what they're talking about in this
Right.
song.
Or like when we were watching Chibi or the show and you hear the songs being played in there and you're like, oh, that's our theme. Or, oh, I know that song.
Yeah.
And it like helps improve, or not improve, but enhance the mood that you're feeling at the time.
Oh, yeah. That's something else we're going to put on Patreon is we're all going to make playlists of our favorite songs.
Right.
Yes.
And I think we should each record a little, camcorder vlog. This is why I picked these songs.
Yeah.
Is this just for Ruby?
Yeah, just Ruby. The
Just
Ruby.
Ruby stuff.
Yeah, Ruby.
Yeah,
We're
let's
making a
songs,
Ruby playlist.
We'll take a moment here to talk about some of the show. We'll talk about some of the exclusive stuff on Patreon, just to give you an idea. Some of these are not patrons. What we have on there, or what we're going to be doing, is some of the shows are Ruby discussions.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Dave.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Thanks for being here. Send a tweet, a link for trailer. Oh, cool. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I'll check that out.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a Ruby discussion. We already started this, where we take a topic on Ruby, and then we, 2 or 3 of us get together, we discuss it. So we got that out. Obviously, the early reaction stuff. Our playlists are going to be on there. And then our re-reaction of Ruby, which a lot of people wanted us to, where we go through, watch ourselves watching Ruby, and
I'm
just kind of
really excited about
voice
that.
over what we know. So then we, it's full spoiler now at that point, and then we can talk about what we're thinking and make comments.
Little did we know.
Like
that, yeah.
And that's all going to be on there too. So just a few things. So the goodies we're talking about.
That's cool.
All right, guys. Any last comments? Anything we got to say before we go watch E3?
Not really.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you're the reason we do this.
Yeah.
Share with your friends.
I mean, we could always watch these things, but it's a lot more fun to find other people who like it as well and have people to talk to about these cool things. So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do this anyway and just watch myself, but it's more fun to have other people watch us. So really appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys for 1 year of Ruby with us. And we'll be back. We'll be doing another live stream probably in another month or so.
Yeah.
And we'll go over some more stuff then. But really appreciate all the support you guys have given us so far. I mean, we started out with just like one camera and, some portable mics. And now look where we're at now.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So yeah, as usual, guys, you want to, help us out to like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And And we have links
Check out our links down below.
Yeah.
Teespring, Amazon affiliate, Patreon, all that stuff.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.